Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Trials of Mana. I'm Mysterious JG, and it's time for us to get on out of here.
Coming aboard?
Destination Palo Port, that'll be 150 Luca. I'm not sure why I didn't say that. I barely left myself enough money to come aboard. Well, that's not true. I've left myself more than 10 times what it would have taken, but... No, the Gong Show has started. Or rather, an act on the Gong Show has just ended. Collect Kuss particles. If you hit an enemy with power or charge, the enemy will drop particles that fill up your Kuss guard. Gauge, I should say. Oh, look, the detail on those bricks came in a little late, but they're there. So that's good.
I wonder what Laurent is like. I can't wait to see it.
If there's anything you need, better buy it in Palo.
Because I heard Laurent doesn't know what shops are. So, I'm glad we had that conversation, Durant. Anything else to say? You, Charlotte, and anything to say to pass the time here as we travel on this boat? No? We've got control of the camera, that's nice. I feel like we should have a non-stop screaming indicator that slave ships are nearby. You should be liberating them. What are you doing? Liberate slave ships immediately. Pirate hunters are after you because you thought about liberating slave ships, as we've been commanding you to do throughout. But anyway, it's nice that we can actually see a... and again, the detail comes in on each level at different times. The water started getting more detail as we got closer to shore. Map. You know what maps are, right? Here's a button that allows you to use a map. Enjoy. And we're getting ready for one of our next big dungeons. It'll be one of the ones that I distinctly remember being more bearable in this game, with the yellow icon tells you where to go system, than it was in the Super Famicom version. But now we're at Palo Port, and looks like our Boston guys are kind of mad at these. I don't know. They're like, are they Arabs? I'm not sure what's going on with the guys wearing the desert headgear.
Palo Port is now a territory under the control of the Navarro nation. Move along.
This planet now belongs to Galactor. We obey only Doros.
Was in a terrible state.
I don't know. It didn't seem that bad. I mean,
Ask around town and find out more.
we don't know what it was like before
There
these...
could be a lead on one of the mana stones after all.
Kissy face. And we don't know what the place was like before Navarro Nation took over. No need to assume it used to be great. But yeah, there's an occupying army here of these guys, and that's why the ominous music is playing. 72-hour Ahmed, or 71-hour Ahmed. Palo Port is now under control of Galactor. Beep. There are 4 treasure boxes to be found, and there's a decent chance there's a little cactus here. It seems like most of the towns have a little cactus. What has happened to our fair port? Oh, it's now under the control of Navarro Nation. Somebody just told me. It's dangerous to wander through the town. Keep out of sight. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. She was injured when the Navarrian ruffians attacked the town. Perhaps I can jump on the bed to help her. Is that a she? I guess that's a she. Hurts. It hurts. Oh no, now she knows the name of the king. It hurts. It's like the pain elemental has taken over this town. The pain elemental caused my voice to get all weird. Hey Charlotte, what do you make of this town you've never seen before, and whether it's doing well? Things work rough in this town, probably thanks to those thieves. Oh no, Angela, you're a criminal! Shut the fuck up. I'm not a criminal. How dare you jump to that conclusion just because evil strangers told you I was a criminal? These Navarro agents standing around are freaky. As a trained warrior, I will do nothing about it, but they're freaky. apparently I can just completely ignore the story and head over here if I want to. Oh, now we gotta sit through the load screen so I can go back into town. I was expecting her to say, I don't need to go here yet. And she didn't. Shame on me. I remember this music. Mexican food. Mexican food. I don't know why Mexican food was the lyric, but Mexican food was the lyric when we played this one years ago. Presumably because Bobo and I had Mexican food for dinner and then played this after one time. Or possibly we were playing this while waiting for Mexican food to be delivered. But that was before you were getting anything other than pizza delivered. It's just like not DoorDash times. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Da 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 da. These guys still seem pretty happy despite the occupying army. What will happen to Paulo? Gustal, that's the keep up near Heaven's Way. What do you need up there? I mean, there's a giant wind statue blocking the entrance anyway. I got curious and went to see for myself. You always see for yourself, I suppose, and I need to take my word for it. What else are you going to do around here? Just constantly stare at those guards and go dot dot dot? I mean, you could do that. Probably not that exciting for you. I'm going to keep talking till you leave and... Okay, he's done talking now because we left. Oh, hey. You are a thing that's not going to get explained why your species exists suddenly. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot, man, I'm all strung out on catnip. So, again, referencing back to Bobo and I playing this way back in the day for the SNES, the fan translated copy, he was the best buddy of Hawk, aka Hawkeye. It was an important part of Hawkeye's story. What? What's going to happen to us? What will become of us now? Did you hear? Navarro managed to infiltrate Citadel Laurent. Oh, well, that's a shame. If I knew what Citadel Laurent was. I thought that was the town we're heading to. Yeah, that's where we're actually heading. Paulo Port is just kind of a stopping off point. Dot, dot, dot.
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse.
Well, at least these occupiers are allowing you to sell weapons. They didn't just take all of your weapons like the Beastmen did at Jad. At Jad. Long inexplicable pause. Jad. Jad and Grandpa. And there's our little friend, the cactus. You found a little cactus. Alright, 2 more times for prize. And is there an occupier in here, or are we free to plot the downfall of Navarro Kingdom? No, there's an occupier. The Navarro Nation. It's like the Nation of Domination, but less domination-y and more Navarro-y.
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse.
And selling the same stuff as the last town. I don't get how there's a night market, but it doesn't sell weapons and armor. There's just a separate, totally generic weapons and armor shop in the town with a night market. Anyway, I mean, it's fine. It's another one of these water dungeons where they imprison dangerous water. Oh, hello.
Survivors in the mountains.
I was wondering if you actually get the dialogue we were meant to be able to hear.
Hmm?
What the hell?
Hey! You gonna take my order or not?
Sorry for the wait.
I'm just plotting the downfall of your kingdom over here, if you give me one moment. She looks suspiciously like a unique
May I help
sprite. Yeah, what did she... I'll have what she's having. Oh. Which would make a lot more sense if there had been a scene where Reese faked an orgasm. That didn't happen. Dot, dot, dot. May I help you? Yeah, she's not going to tell you anything. And if we knew where Reese had wandered off to, that might have been more helpful than not knowing where she wandered off to, which is our actual circumstance. So here's one where I'm not sure what happens if we don't talk to all those people before we leave town, but this is very much a game where you get to the next place you need to go, and you didn't talk, again, in the old Super Famicom version, you didn't talk to every person you needed to talk to, so suddenly you get to the next plot point, and there's just some NPC who should be standing right there who just doesn't appear because you didn't talk to enough people in the previous town. So again, it's got that Cobra Space Adventure. Talk to everyone 3 times to make sure thing. At least in this version, it really just tells you who you need to talk to with the little gold icons. I'm just talking to everybody now because I want to get as much lore as possible. You know, Data's evil brother. It's another little cactus. Found a little cactus. 1 stamp away from having a discounted shop, so I guess in theory I could have waited to have that before stocking up on Poto oils and various scales, but it doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. Especially because, as I mentioned before, I'm going to be loading a save slot at some point.
Didn't those people in the tavern mention a meadow? Should we go?
Fine. Mountain climbing isn't my forte. But let's go.
Well, I was asking if we should go. I mean, why are you being all bitchy? Yeah, Charlotte really is like, fine, whatever. Like, well, why wouldn't... What do we want? What is our lead here?
Come on! Let's help each other! Alright. That was nothing.
Literally, it was nothing. So, Holy Bolt... Okay, I can't target anything till we're in combat, but... Harpies and Needlebacks are not particularly affected by Holy Bolt. Diamonds of Doom, dude, works really well because they're wind elemental enemies. It seemed like that hit multiple targets, even though I didn't think I had the multi-target spell unlocked. I think everything's area of effect, but the area of effect on the base versions of these spells is really small. So here's an interesting one. The Copper Knights are resistant. Needlebeaks are weak against this. Copper Knight, yeah, and Copper Knight, even though like that little diamond icon means they're like armored, that includes the fact that magic is also ain't worth a shit against them.
Get out of my way before I break you.
Ow. This is trying to make sure she got a kill so she'd get some MP back. But this portion of the dungeon is fairly straightforward, but then we get to a portion that's less straightforward. Egon Spangler!
This could get ugly. Let's hurry along.
Hurry a Wong. Hurry a Weft, hurry a White, hurry a Wong.
Come on! Let's help each other! Diamond shot! You wish.
You wish you were murdered by my diamond shards.
You must have taken out all the enemies nearby.
That would be my guess.
Healing light.
They would have to give the character with the lisp a bunch of spells that have L's in them. The imp is weak against Holy, although really they're not that dangerous. At least they're not that hard to kill. They seem to me like they were harder to kill in previous games because they have super high evade, and this game doesn't seem to do that as a status much.
Easy peasy.
Chicken squeezy. I don't know what that was meant to mean. Mexican food. Oh, I thought there was some kind of plot statue that was going to trigger forward progression. Like, again, every time the time of day changes, I'm always like, what the? Oh. So that's the meadow that will advance the story, but what's going on over here? Nothing that we can sort out.
Are these Somnosa flowers?
Poppies will make them sleep. Reminds me, I need to have another cup of tea. I'm trying not to drop off myself. Poppies, yes.
Huh?
My hair, it still looks the same, even though I was just dropped off. It's really amazing, actually. I got great hold with this hairspray.
Oh, I see you are awake. This is the Laurent secret base.
I'm the person you lied to my baby brother about, so you're going to be put to death.
We Amazons have been gathering our remaining forces since the thieves of Navarro attacked the Citadel.
Who are you?
That's a
My
little
name
rude,
is
Angela.
Reese,
You didn't introduce yourself.
Princess of the Kingdom of Laurent.
Oh, Princess, yeah, I'm all into
Navarro
that.
attacked the Citadel. I assumed I alone survived. While searching for my kidnapped brother Elliot, I
Elliot.
received word of this hidden base and returned.
We're looking for a mana stone. The Wind Stone, to be precise.
And I really don't care about your problems.
The Windstone? I believe it is located in Gust Hall.
Let me show you my
Cave in
sincerity
the
by
Westerly
cupping a breast.
Mountains. You may find your path blocked by the wind statues there, however. We could have controlled the wind for you from Citadel Laurent, but with the invasion...
And the fact that we have no reason to help you.
It's settled then. So, we'll help you get the Citadel back, and you can help us with Gust Hall.
No, I could not possibly accept. This is our fight.
It's far too important for me to cup my breast for sincerity
You
now.
are free to leave.
And fail your quest in your own way. So as I hinted at before, this is where Reese, I guess she introduced herself, and I totally blanked on how she pronounces it. But this is the point in the story where she first, she becomes plot essential even if she's not in your party. So if she is in your party, you come here, and everything that's about to happen as far as us helping them get the Citadel back, which is, she just said, no, you can't, please, I couldn't possibly accept. Yeah, we're going to end up helping them out. They're obviously the good guys here. The invading thief guys who say ... and cross their arms are obviously the bad guys. So pretty much everything that's going to happen with us helping them, you're just doing that as the princess saving her own castle. When she's in your party. Later on, we'll have some stuff. I think it's up in this zone with Carly, where we get into like the mysterious elves, and Carly will pop up even if she's not in the party. And I think that's it. If you don't have Hawk, he's only going to show up if you need him to get you out of the prison in Jad, because you used Charlotte as your third party member, aka Carly. And I'm pretty sure Kevin is never going to show up again, and I'm pretty sure that Duran and Angela don't show up again in your story unless you're using them. But this will be one of the two main times where a party member is just essential to the overall plot, whether you put them in your party or not. This bed's gotta suck. Well, I guess this is your secret base, not your castle, in fairness. Meanwhile, the Amazons have an interesting design here. They're doing like a Xena warrior princess thing. The citizens of Lorant will do anything to bring our kingdom back to its former glory. It is our captain's greatest wish. Captain. Tag team partner of Monster. Again, I assume Bobo will eventually, if he gets around to watching this, he may enjoy that reference. I don't know. Everyone was elated to hear of the captain's return. Captain has returned to the match. 440 Lucra. Have you ever played any of the old SmackDown games when you could create a character and they had voice acted commentary where they used the names of real wrestlers, but when you did a created character, it was tough for them to do that, so they would have to they gave you a couple of names that you could pick, and that would be what the commentators would actually say when referring to your wrestler. One of the ones we used was Captain. I'm sincere, see? We will fight until our last breath to take back Lorant. Also, Captain. The Varlans come from an arid desert in the south. I do not know why they would invade our kingdom and slay my sisters. Sisters. Never were there such slain sisters. Careful on these mountain paths. Even I'm getting dizzy up here. And if I'm known for anything, it's for my ability to not get dizzy. I guess it's because you're taller than she is. She thinks it would be harder for you to get dizzy. No one has managed to find our secret base. Well, I mean, you guys did, but we brought you here, so... I could have sworn I saw a cannon near this Somnosa meadow. But why would there be a cannon there? Oh, fast travel. I'll explain later. The Varlans come from an arid desert in the south. They do not... Oh, never mind. I already talked. Weird that my voice changed, huh? The captain is back. The captain's back, oh yes, sirree. It's 2600 from Asari. This once world-renowned Amazon gods have been reduced to so few fighters. Yeah, it's sad. Finally, we have enough weapons to mount an attack. See, look at all these weapons. Isn't that great? Couple wishes. That's what we need to mount an attack. Take a look at the Amazon guards here. Not one of them is willing to give up. That's what I like to see. Not like you crappy Altenish mages. Hey. Citadel Lorant sits further up the mountain. 3 chocolates. Hey, nice. We will take back the Citadel. We're gonna get loud and pour some drinks on the Citadel. The meadow near our base is filled with Somnosa flowers. Do not worry. You become immune to their sleep spores after being exposed to it once, which makes it kind of a worthless method of defense. Obtained medical alert. I don't know that it's like specifically set up to be their defense. I think it might just be that they happen to have set up their base here, and it's not designed to be their defensive system. I think there's like a whole other layer of back here we didn't get to. Candace and Navarro guys. Yeah, we got a few of them in a prison cell that we can't interact with all of them. Some folks call it a Kaiser blade, I call it a sling blade. I reckon I'll take me some of the big ones. Yeah, there's like guards back here that we don't get to talk to. What the hell? Could give us all sorts of awesome secrets or new battle techniques or whatever they're called. The abilities. Will to fight. She's just got break armor. Normal attacks are better breaking armor. Base defense increased. Banish. Enigma. I guess what I don't know is, does she have, she has recovery. Using a healing move on an ally recovers 10% more hit points in close call. Recovers 20% more hit points when receiving an ally with 30% or lower. Yeah, this seems kind of important. And she doesn't have the thing that makes it harder for you to get countered. Defense and magic defense increased by 10%. While using the charge attack. That might be better ones to do that are not dependent on what his action is. Power attack scale increased. Stronger chain abilities might be nice. Yeah, whatever. Probably way overthinking this. Okay. What do you got to say? Because apparently I got 2 yellow people to talk to. We captured Nage in the meadow. He is behaving oddly. I do not know how the Navarlians managed to take the Citadel in this state. I was kind of hoping there would be a place for me to save my game in here. Well, I'll tell you, if you're already familiar with Hawk's story, there is something going on with the Kingdom of Navarre where an evil figure is using magic to actually control people. So it could be that these guards are acting a little funny because they're not completely in control of their actions. They're being manipulated. But we'll probably find out more about that next time. We'll also talk to this lady and see what her deal is. And just generally see how we advance the story of Pretty Princess Angela trying to help Laurent regain independence from Navarre so that the people of Laurent will help her get the Windstone and the Wind Spirit and be able to impress her mom so she doesn't get killed and just do lots of really important things that she wants done. See you next time.